What's going on, y'all? Folx, Psych Perspectives. And I want to talk about the Dave Chappelle controversy. You already know where my stance is if you've been following my videos. Number one, I don't get, if we're really being honest, most of today's comedians and most of comedians throughout the past 50, 60 plus years, it's not even comedy. It's just straight up bullying. That's really all our all comedians have been doing for the past 50, 60 plus years is bullying. If you really think about it, if the only way you're getting people to laugh is by ridiculing others and putting down other people and talking shit about other people and making fun of situations that aren't funny, then yeah, you're basically a bully. I'm just gonna be honest. That's how most of these comedians have been. White, black, male, female, what have you. That's what they do. And they joke, and then what really pisses me off about a lot of comedians is they joke about marginalized, oppressed groups who already are being bullied by society. So to add insult to injury, let's continue to joke about them. Okay, now let's talk about the whole, should Dave Chappelle be able to use the F word, faggot? And he was asking, why is it that I can say nigger or nigga without whatever, but yet if I use the word faggot, I'm homophobic? Why is it da 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 da? And I'm sitting here thinking like, Dave Chappelle, bro, you're what, 50 years old, if not already about to be 50? If you're not already 50, and these are the questions that you're asking at half a century old? I mean, this right here, to me, just goes to show you why, again, y'all sitting up here talking about cancel culture and everything else. There's people that should have been canceled decades ago that are still walking around here doing and saying problematic shit, and nobody says anything about it. So you, half a century old, talking about why can't I say faggot? That is no different than a white person saying, why can't I say nigger or nigga? Again, you don't get to use derogatory terms against folks, and you're not a part of that group. It's just like black people say the N-word 24/7. Women and feminine people say bitch 24/7. And yes, there are gay people who use the F word, faggot, and they use it 24/7, but guess what? They're gay. Okay? They are gay. Just like your black ass is black and you feel like it's okay for you to say the N-word, but yet let a white person say it, racist. So if a cisgendered heterosexual says the word faggot, more than likely they're using it in a derogatory manner. They're not using it with a term of endearment. Just like most of the time when a white person says nigger, you know exactly what the fuck they mean. And when they use the N-A, nigga, but they still white, you know exactly what the fuck the problem is. So let's stop sitting up here acting like you don't understand at 50-something years old, half a century old, you don't understand why your heterosexual ass shouldn't be using the word faggot. Again, I'm just over blatant bigotry, homophobia, transphobia, racism, sexism, misogyny. I'm over it. Because it's like, y'all know exactly what you are saying and doing. At this point, in this day and age, you know exactly what you're saying and doing. Nobody, again, I'm gonna say this too. Y'all want to talk about cancel culture? I can go further. I don't watch Dave Chappelle. I mean, if we're really gonna be honest, and this is about to sound horrible, but for me, Dave Chappelle hasn't been popping since I was in fucking middle school. Okay, and that was what, 2004? No, 2003 to 2006. After the Dave Chappelle show went off the air, you have not been relevant for me personally. So when everybody's talking about, well, I'm canceled, I've been canceled. I haven't been looking at him or supporting him in over 10 years. So it doesn't even matter to me. Again, y'all want to talk about this cancel culture, but then, like I said, y'all will cancel a person today, and then next month be talking about how they the greatest thing since sliced bread. So y'all go back and forth on who you cancel, you know, which is why, to me, this whole cancel culture shit is not something to be taken seriously, because y'all don't even take it seriously. Like I said, y'all love being in these dysfunctional trauma bond relationships and admiring problematic people on a daily basis. And don't get me wrong, we all do. I do. Hell, some of y'all probably already see the Michael Jackson shirt I got on. A lot of people see him as being problematic, right? Because of the sexual molestation suits and allegations and what have you against him, and the documentary that came out earlier this year, back in March on HBO. So y'all can say I'm doing the same thing, right? I get it. As you can see, I can call out my own hypocrisy. I don't have to sit up here and play this, well, I'm canceling such and such because we all do this shit. I personally won't be supporting Dave Chappelle. That's just how I look at it. And I haven't in over 10 years. Again, he hasn't been relevant for me since the Dave Chappelle show. Right? I'm just being real. So that's why everybody getting all up in arms. And I'm like, but damn, most of y'all don't even know who Dave Chappelle is and never was watching his shit any damn way. But as far as him saying what he said, I mean, again, to me, it's just blatant homophobia, blatant transphobia. And then also, he's not the first, and he's not going to be the last, because like I said earlier in this video, for the past 50 plus years, a lot of our so-called comedy is just a nice way of saying you're a bully, because most of the time your comedian routines are you ridiculing others and groups of people. That's all you're doing. It ain't really funny. It's just you talking shit about people. You're a bully. Anyways, let me know what y'all think. I'm out.